So guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another review. We have one subscriber currently as I'm making this video at 1 o'clock in the afternoon of 2.7k. So yeah man, subscribe if you haven't already. And basically, of course, this is the review, the breakdown, my own thoughts on the action of yesterday's game, Borough versus Birmingham City. If I'm honest with you, the £30 to which I paid to get in was not justifiable to the Borough performance. I thought we were absolutely shocking. There was no fight really. Nobody really committing themselves or put their body on the line. And it was all a bit flat and all a bit just they couldn't be bothered, and that's kind of how they sort of came across performance wise. Now, I went into it thinking it's going to be a close game, but I reckon Borough will turn up and I reckon Borough will win the game. That was my mindset. I thought, okay, we've been a bit disappointed against Tottenham, obviously, in our replay in the FA Cup, but it is Tottenham. Let's give them the due. Alright, tough game on the day, whatever. We missed out 2-1, missed out by a goal to possibly into penalties or extra time. Alright, we move on. We went to Fulham. We weren't great against Fulham. I don't know if we had a shot on target against Fulham. Again, nobody putting their body on the line. Nobody really wanted to be that man. Nobody wanted to step up for the team. That's how it kind of felt for me. And it was kind of the same again last night. Before Roberts went off, okay, at times, we looked okay. But Birmingham started the game straight on the front foot. They were on the ball. They looked like the home side. And that's what scared me a little bit. Birmingham City looked like the home side. We looked like the away team again. And as the game was going on, they were getting more and more into the game early and quick and fast. They were at us. They were shutting us down. They were playing their own game. We couldn't play ours. That's even if we had a game plan. So listen, I'm sure we did, but I'm sure that Birmingham City turned it down as well. Of course, we should have had, in my opinion, we should have had 2 penalties, but of course we got the one. I'll give my opinion on them now, so I don't seem too salty over a draw, whatever. When our man brought it to the box about Ashley Fletcher the first time, how much was he pushed? I felt like he was pushed to the floor. No penalty given. Game went on. They had a similar sort of challenge, literally, as the ball was cleared from that challenge inside the penalty area. Ball was cleared to the halfway line. Similar challenge, they got the free kick, so didn't quite make sense. Of course, we did get the penalty. Bit of play from Roberts, had 3 men on him, took it past 2. The third one caught him. I'm sure he was innocent, but of course he's injured now. But I'm sure it was an innocent challenge, so he didn't mean to actually injure the player. Or if he did, then that's just his own game plan, I guess, of the defender. Roberts goes down. The one thing that concerned me was, at Derby, Paddy McNair wanted the striker to take the penalty. Was it similar last night? We were 2 strikers on the pitch there, Nemecha, Fletcher. Neither one of them took the penalty, which tells me that the striker didn't have much confidence, but surely in training, they're practicing penalties for the striker. They have to be, surely, the strikers. Paddy McNair stepped up for it. He went to the goalkeeper's right. Of course, Paddy McNair sort of left. Good save by Camp, I'm not going to lie, it's a good save. Saved the penalty, you know what I mean? They could have been confident, I believe, from that one penalty save. They go 1-0 down, Borough probably go on, Borough probably go on to win the game. Floodgates open, and we go on from there. He saved the penalty, their whole team rose up tenfold. They were well and truly up for it then. The goalkeeper just kept them in the game. It was a silly challenge. Alright, let's go and build on it. They went and built on it. Went down the right hand side. Swapped and diced up. Whoever was on that side, I think it was Marvin Johnson at the time. Sold them a new one. Ball went in the box. You left the man wide open. The guy I spoke about in the preview and said would be a dangerous threat going forward. Lukas Jugovic, ex-Borough. We know all about him. As fans, maybe the players don't, but as fans we know all about him. He's great in the air. I said in the preview, not many will compete in the air with him and actually win a header. He rose up, back post, 3-man, 1-0 Birmingham. And I looked at it and I thought, that's absolute just rubbish. Listen, from the penalty, we've done nothing. They've gone down, they've scored together, they go 1-0 up. Lukas Jugovic makes it 10 goals for the season in all competitions. The first half continued, they hit the post, ball went to the edge of the area, off the post. It could have been 2-0 because I think Percy was flat-footed. I don't think he actually moved for the shot. That's when I started getting worried at half time. I looked at my dad, looked at my brother, looked at my friend Liam. Of course, Luke was with us as well. I said to him all, I said, we need a big second half. I said, because all it'll take now, from the way that we're playing, for them to put another striker on, 2 up front, or even 3 up front, another on throws. Of course, Roberts went off, and of course, Dale Fry went off. That's basically all I was seeing. Your first team real defenders have now been out of the team. You know, Ryan Shotton's injured, Dale Fry's injured, George Friend's injured, Hayden Coulson wasn't even in the team. Of course, young Nathan Wood stepped up. Of course, he's kind of an under 23, moving into a senior level. He came on. To be fair to him, he held his own. Do you know what I mean? He controlled the line. I thought he did that pretty well, if I'm completely honest with you. I thought Wood had a decent game. You know, considering he doesn't play all the time, we can't be too critical on him. He came in, and fair play to him. I thought he did an alright job as centre-back. The second half started, and again, just like the first half, Birmingham were on us. We could not get out. We couldn't do a thing. You know, they looked scary. You know, McGorman looked unreal. And is it Belser? Is that the other one? I don't want to get his name on, but is it Belser? You know, in the other sort of attacking threat. Cowley came on, and that guy, wow, unbelievable player, dictated going forward for Birmingham City. He was literally the main part of every single counter-attack, and he was just feeding the balls out. I thought he played absolutely brilliant for Birmingham, I'll be completely honest. The game went on and on, and again, you know what I mean, they were just coming forward and coming forward. We looked like we were just scared to shoot at times, I'll be completely honest with you. They could have had 2 or 3 before we got our one that obviously made it 1-1. And what a goal it was from Ashley Fletcher, just in the finish. I mean, just a little flick. 1-1 to the butter. Good bit of play down the left-hand side. Obviously, you know what I mean, to obviously create the goal. But, you know, a few things stood out for me in that game. And again, it was who is the man on the line? Who wants to really put their team out there and say, come and have a go? I didn't see it yesterday. I didn't see it against Tottenham. I'm sorry, back at White Hart Lane or just at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I didn't see it at Fulham. There's no man in this team at the minute that's really going into a tackle and really hitting the player. I don't see it at the minute. I don't know what's going on. You know, everyone. Listen, I was so positive so many weeks ago about the butter. You know, we were making good ground. We were easing into that sort of mid-table potential playoff. Not really, just trying to get mid-table. And now, what are we now? 18th, back down there, 18th, and okay, it's going to be an hard season. Okay, it's going to be a slugfest. It's not going to be an easy one. Nobody says it's going to be an easy season for us. We need Woodgate to get his first season under his belt and hopefully he remains at the championship. That's the most important thing. We need bodies in. The team is such a fringe squad. We need the bodies in. It's simple as that. If we go through this transfer window now, only getting the players that we've got, Nemecha and Roberts, we're going to struggle because we need players in. There's rumour that Britt Blanc will be going to Leeds. Ideally, you know it is Leeds or anybody, don't be selling away our players. Don't let them leave because, as I say, you know what I mean, our squad is very, very thin. But yeah, last night I was disappointed, man. £30 to get in. It wasn't justifiable, the performance to the price of the ticket, if I'm quite honest with you. And it just seemed at times like Borough were kind of going back over to our old self. Now, before December, of course, inside the month of December, Borough kicked on and we went 5 games unbeaten. But before then, from August to probably late November, it was hard to watch for Borough at times. And last night, again, the frustrations were lingering back in. You know what I mean? The moans and the groans came back into Riverside Stadium. And, people thought I'm here running at me again. And I'm thinking, bloody hell, we've just had that good run there. We just went 5 games unbeaten. Oh, come on, Borough, man. Seriously, because how on earth are you going to go to West Brom 14 games unbeaten and play the way we did? Out of our skin. Go to Preston, exactly the same fashion. Go to Tottenham in the Cup, exactly the same fashion. Fulham, and of course, again last night against Birmingham, we look flat. How on earth do you G yourself up all them games and, oh yeah, it's flat that one. Big game coming next Saturday. Of course, no game this weekend. Big game next Saturday, Blackburn Rovers, but we've got to really turn up. And I don't care what anybody says, right? Start winning the games and then it's okay. Because, well, listen, is it okay? I don't think it's okay, but we can't go and beat Blackburn, right? And everyone go, oh, there you go, then that's alright. Then, no, listen, man, we beat Blackburn, it's alright. That's paper over cracks. It's paper over cracks. Let's have it right, that's paper over cracks. You beat Blackburn, you've got to go win your next game, and you've got to go and have a run in this league. I won't have it where we beat a team, and everyone goes, oh, it's alright, the playoffs is back on. No, man, leave that alone, leave that somewhere else. We have to get a run going. Finish as high up the stairs as we possibly can, and you've got to get G'd up for every game. I don't care if it's Tottenham, and I don't care if it's Wigan. I don't care. I want you G'd up for every single game. You know what I mean? Myself there paying last night £30. I don't mind paying because it's my team. But when you pay it, see a performance. Make it justifiable for all the price of the season ticket holders that just paid 500, 600 quid for a season ticket. Make it justifiable. Last night wasn't justifiable for the money that everyone's paying to come watch his team play. Birmingham deserved the 3 points. I'm going to just say it, man, because it is the truth. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Birmingham deserved the 3 points. They absolutely bossed us from start to finish. Even when we got our goal, we looked okay, but we weren't fantastic. You know, they probably gone back to Birmingham thinking, how the hell have we not come away with the 3 points there? They absolutely bossed us. I thought they played a terrific game. Butter didn't. Butter, for me, really did let me down last night. As an individual fan, I was really let down and I was really disappointed. I was really expecting, you know what I mean, for us to come out the traps. Lost to Tottenham, we lost to Fulham, but let's have a bounce back at home, and it just wasn't to be. It was so disappointing, it really was. You know, the kick-off, the obviously Tavernier getting elbowed inside the head, he was on the floor, they didn't put the ball out, they scored, and it all kicked off, and then Leo getting sent off. A lot of it comes down to frustration, first of all, for obviously Tavernier's situation, but you're in at half-time, you know what I mean, a few people clapping, a few people not clapping, and, you know, I just don't want us to go back over. I really don't, because we did so well to get away from that sort of relegation zone, that I don't want us to be back in that position come May and have to be inside a like survival day or whatever. I don't want it to be the case. I want us to be safe and get ready to go next season. But like I said, last night wasn't good enough, and things have to improve. As I say, Birmingham fans, Borough fans, what are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video, though. I just thought, listen, I had to just address my thoughts, my points across. It's been on my mind all day, man, about the way I'm feeling about, the game last night. I was so gutted. I was so disappointed. But as always, like, comment, share, subscribe, people. We're so close to 3K. Anybody that does subscribe, much appreciated. See you next time. Up with butter.